Let's go. Let's do this. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me, and it sounds good. Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Already got Keys in the house. What's up, Keys? Welcome to the stream. Yep, let me know if that audio is good. It's a good volume, and if it sounds clear. Yeah, this is DTM, Delta Tango Mike, joining you on this Tuesday morning, and we have a special stream. All my streams are special, but this one is special because I'm working on traditional art, and it's focused on a show that where my art is going to be featuring. It's going to feature my artwork. This art exhibit in July is going to feature my artwork, Azteca Moderno. So yes, it's time to get into my painting mode. I am in the lab basement, and I really like my space. I really like hanging out here. I have a ton of traditional art back there, and behind this, I have some cabinets with markers and pencils and stuff, and I have a few things that I'm going to share with you today as I get ready for this art show. RB says traditional art, yes. And Key says everything's fine. Thank you so much. I'm glad you can hear me well. Okay, cool. So check the links in the description of the video, and we can hang out next month at Binders Art in Buckhead art store. And inside that art store, they have a gallery, and that's where my artwork is going to be. I'm gonna share with you some of the pieces that are gonna be there. And yeah, I just got a few down here. There's more upstairs. I need to go into my other side of the basement, get this other painting out, and it needs fixing. So the frame needs fixing. In any case, that is the plan. If you're in Atlanta and you're available, come on through. We are going to have a drawing and coloring session on the 6th, and then the drawing. The artist talk and reception on July 13th. So there it is, July 6th and July 13th, and the art show will be up for the whole month of July. So it's so come on through, hang out, say what's up. I will be making some more dates to hang out at Binders, including tomorrow. I will be at Binders, streaming from Binders Art Store tomorrow. That's the plan. And I have my setup. This is my portable setup, and it's ready to go for tomorrow. All right, so what are we doing? Let me see what I got. This working, that is working, and this right here. So let me see if I want to go with this. This is gonna be my overview for my studio. A lot of junk everywhere, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed because this is my art stuff. And I was thinking about painting on this and drawing on this piece right here. Let's see. This I got during Dia de los Muertos last year. And it's a cool little skull. Look at that. Yeah, it's got the flowers. So I may paint on this. I'm going to be painting and drawing on this. I won't be able to do it all today. I have a lot of ideas, things that I want to go over. But basically, we got a bunch of canvas here. They're prepped already. I have a video, and I probably need to put that video together. Me and my granddaughter spray painting these canvases. Spray painted these canvases, and she got out there. She was in there with her little hands on a big old spray can. So this is some of it right here. I have to work on. This is a skateboard that I worked on last year for an exhibit. It's supposed to be Tupac, but I'm not so sure. I may paint over it and try something else, because it was a good idea. It has a skull, but I can't say that it reads the way I want it to. And I want it to be more of a Azteca Moderno theme anyway, so we'll work on that. I do have a couple of skateboards that have been prepped, and I think this one needs another coat. I do have some spray paint out back, and I have a deck where I can paint. So there's these two for that. This is a skateboard that was sent to me by Fireproof. Fireproof sent me this. I like that, says Keys. Thank you, thank you. One man's junk, lots of junk, he said. That's right. This was sent to me by Fireproof, and so it has a skull already on here. And so what I want to do is do the Scully design here. And so if you know about the Scullys that we created and did a whole NFT project for it. As a matter of fact, I have some of the Scullys right here. Who did this one? Did I do this one? No, this is Dari. Or that was me. I did that. Let me see. I can't remember. I think I did that. So there's the Scully right there. I will not do the Scully. That's the Joker, Heisenberg, whatever his name is. Oh yeah. This is Homer in the Queen's Gambit, Spider-Man by Artist 53. You know what? I should have gave him this here. He was here a couple weeks ago. I should have gave him that. This is by I want to say by me. Is it by me? Where's the other signature? Did I do that? I guess I did do that. No, that can't be right. I forgot now. The Martian, yes, and of course Beetlejuice. So basically, anyway, this is unrelated, but the point is that these are the Scullys that I created, and this is from a calendar. There's a calendar right there, and so I tore out, I pulled apart the calendar and I framed them. I have a whole room with them on the wall, and so that's the theme for this. So on here, these 2 or 3, I have a sketches of 3. I'm gonna draw myself. I'm gonna be the Scully. And it's gonna have me in 2 other versions. I'll have the letter D, and so last night I was looking at this and like, okay, I think I know what to do with this. So I'm gonna work on this today while we're streaming, and I'm gonna set it right there. And you can't see what I have here, but let me switch. And so you can see I have, a ton of markers, a stack of markers over here. So there's like a black marker here. That's what I need. And got a ton of markers. I got this little caddy from the dollar store. And so look, like you can go like this. And this is another project that I'm working on for Rubbermaid and Sharpie. And they gave us some Sharpie markers to draw on these, and I had a dream about them this morning, so I know what to do now. You know, it's crazy how inspiration works out, and so I have this now. I can understand what I'm going to draw, so I'm going to need some spray paint to get that going. I have a bunch of markers here, but none of these are the ones that I want. Let me see, these are all in different colors. Let's see, come on. No, these are all, I need white and black. Here's black right there. Oh. And yeah, these are just randoms, bunch of randoms. But I do have one big black one, and I do have another box. Where is it? Oh, it's over there at the other end. And I have a ton of black markers and things over there. So I have some stuff here. This is what I use. I'm normally using. And then back here, oh, I have a. I do have like a. These are just brand new markers. Tons of brand new markers. So that's not it. Over here, back here. Yep, I do have some black markers. There, these are good. These are Pentel and called Perma Opaque, and they're good. They're really good. Okay, here we go. Brand new markers. These are brand new. Black, good. And I have a ton more right here. This for my painting stuff. I'm gonna need that there. Little palettes for the paint. And okay, another fat marker. This is a Magnum by Sharpie, flat marker. And I don't think I need these, even though they're nice, super nice to have. They'll go back over. I have a whole box of markers here. And I'm looking for fat markers and thin markers because I want to draw on that skateboard. And I was thinking about adding another camera so that you can see what's on my table. But I think I'm stressing that little laptop that I'm streaming with. All right, so I guess I'll take that. So that's another marker. The only thing I don't like about all these different markers is that they're different. So when you're drawing, they act differently. They look different on the wherever you're drawing on. This is iron lac markers. This looks blue. So there's markers here. Have more markers. Oh yeah, I should have more. I know I have some put away, but at least I can try. Oh yeah, right here. Got some right here. But I should have the kind of markers that let's see what's in here. I don't know. And I'm about to read the comments in a second. Here we go. Black marker. This is a painter's marker. And then this is a paint marker. I got every brand of markers. Every brand. I don't stop at our stores anymore unless I'm at Binders. We was in Charlotte a few days ago. There's another painters, and we passed on our store. They have a Jerry's Artorama, and wife's like, "Look, in our store." I'm like, no, they're not gonna get me. And that's because every art store I go to, I see, I want to buy something. So here's some more cans and more markers because I've been working with other artists about about this project for Sharpie. So I have some more Sharpies here, brand new, and another can. They're brand new. But yeah, I can't. I have so much, and fortunate that I have so much. Oh, here's two more markers and a white marker. Okay, time to look for a white marker. So fortunate that but I don't want to go overboard. I already have a lot of stuff. All right, so white. And my problem is that I have a lot of working areas, and so sometimes I leave things in one place. Sometimes I leave them in another place. I'm wondering if I have some in here. And I think I'll just get the white markers from in here. They're all pink and purple. Well, how can they all be pink and purple in here? This was and that has pencils and more markers and pens in here. I don't know what kind of case this is. I think it's a tool case, a tool chest or something. But I put pencils. Pencils and more pens. And I think that I have more down here. Oh yes, down there. There they are. And I'm streaming because I want to get organized. I need to get it together. So in this box, I have more markers. There you go, some white ones in here. But there's only one white one. I got a silver and brown. Some of these markers I'm going to use at summer camp for Buttercup's theme because we have an art competition coming up. Yeah, all of these should be in here. I don't know why they're over there. It's good to have sponsors. That's all I have to say about that. All right. Yeah, this is, I don't know why I did that like that here. Okay. Well, don't want to open another pack. So I know I have some white ones somewhere. So I'll find some white ones somewhere, but that's it right here. And I did look through here. I found black markers. There goes another. This is good. This is good. Good marker right there. And one. Nope, this is pink. So that's it for the whites. Wonder where they are. I have a. Oh, I know where it is. I see it. Is it here? Yeah, there it is. All right, so here we go. It's white. And there's some more black ones. Molotov. Got some Molotov here. Sharpie. And whatever that is. Acrylics. It's acrylic. The Montana markers. Okay. So here's some couple of white ones. More white ones. And only using black and white right now because I'm going to touch on that board there. That deck. And, you know, doesn't matter how many markers I have. I want more, but I got to control myself. Okay, here we go. So we're good with this. Just leave that one there. There, that's okay. I'm still missing some markers. And what did I do? I had them. Oh, yeah, so those were there. What's in here? Let's see. Got. And I have a lot of cases. Oh, that's my camera. A lot of cases because I, like when I do art events, I take a lot of stuff with me if I'm painting or if I'm doing a live event. And I should probably pull this out and also work on it, do something with it. It looks okay, but it's not quite what I want. And so I got some markers. Last couple of skateboards that I have here. This one needs another coat of paint. And I have a few skateboards. I don't know where I got them from. I think they're, I don't know. I can't remember where I got them from. But they come already with the print on it. This one I kind of like because it's El Catrín. So I may keep this one like this. In any case, what I do with skateboard is that I paint over them. I need to get some sandpaper. Go ahead and sand this out, and then paint over it. But this is a good one to keep, just because. And I don't know who Civilian is. I have no idea anything about skateboards brands, but that's what I plan to do here. This one came all natural, but it has like this clear sealant on, and so I need to sand it down so that the paint stick really well. So there we go. This is some of the skateboards. Now let me check messages so that I can the comments so I can respond. Then I'm gonna show you something else. Let's say no one is ever too complex, just need good approach. Yeah, some designs are too complex. Yeah, that's true. Keys, and so that Tupac, that's supposed to be Tupac, didn't work out so well. I should. And so I need to redraw it. and you know, like RB says, it's about the approach. And I approached it wrong. And I actually did put that up in the show, and it worked together with a big canvas that has Big Papa on it. The Notorious B.I.G. Yeah. And so he's it's a set. The Notorious B.I.G. and the big canvas and Tupac on a skateboard. But the way I drew it, it doesn't look right. Some designs are seen in stores look too complex to have that anywhere except on a wall for display. Yep. RB says, "Let me some Sharpies. I'll pay by the line I make." Gonna charge you by every line that you draw. That's right. I think Dan can lend some markers to each subscriber and still have plenty more to go. Yes, that's right. Skateboards. F yeah, says Peter Box. That's right. Yes, love skateboards. Love skateboards. So here's the skull that I want to draw on also. Why's it got blue? What's this? Oh, because I was testing out the markers. That's what it was. But I'm going to use paintbrush. And I'll probably spray paint it first. I don't know. No. Maybe just paintbrush. Paintbrush first. It's very complex looking design. That's why we have markers. And these new Sharpie markers to be able to handle that. This is the newest Sharpie markers on the market. They're creative markers. That's what it's called, creative markers. So these should be all right to do that. In any case, yes, everybody's welcome to come and hang out and draw something. All right, so I have that. Okay, so that I checked the messages, so let's go. I need to sip on my coffee, but it's super hot. Super hot. I have to leave it like that. All right, so here I have my one of my canvases, and it has me. I'm in here. That's me. And so I like it. It's cool. I think I want to embellish it some more. Maybe do some designs on this. And I think that because that's what I'm gonna do here also. Add some designs. Very plain. It was very plain, and I know what I wanted and why I did it, but this is not. There's nothing here to really hold on to and be like, oh, that's cool. I just did that. That's why I got all those black markers. I'm gonna work on these two. So, and before I can do any of that, I need to move this table. Let's see. Little bit. Yeah. My chair. More stuff. A new box. New art box, so I can put more markers in here. I love it. This is awesome. All right. And then this box has paints. It has a lot of paint in here. And so I'd like to close it so I can move it. It's full of paint. That is full. All right, so these are going to be tough to show you, but I'm going to do my best. So these are 9 feet long and 5 feet tall. Man, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And so these are going to be part of the show. I've already shown these in Atlanta. There's 2 of them. I have one here and the other one here. This one's all wrapped up nice and neat, so I'm going to leave it. This one. I think this is the one I did last year. This is the first one. This is the first one I did 2 years ago. And so this is all acrylic paint and markers. And so when I'm in the binders tomorrow, I have to figure out like what kind of hardware do they have that I can hang this from the wall. It's gonna be tough. And so let's see. There it goes. When I worked a few years ago, I worked on a art installation for the Beltline, part of the city of Atlanta, and so I worked on an Illustrator file. It was an Illustrator file. There it goes. There it is. And I drew it in Illustrator, and then but then I got it printed. Here we go. Look at that. There it is. I got it printed. It's 36 feet long, 8 feet tall, and there's some of the same artwork. But the artwork that I installed is digital vector art, and this is traditional. So it's a mess. It's very big. 9 feet. And I have another side of my basement on the other side that's unfinished. And that's where I laid this out to draw, to start the sketching and the painting. And then I took it to my living room where I have plenty of room for to lay on the floor. So I laid it on the floor. It was on the floor when I was painting it. And this one was 2 years ago. And then that one was last year. And so if you want to come and check it out, we'll be in Atlanta at the Binders Art Store. And next month in July. So July 1st, I will be streaming. I forget what day it is. I think it's a Tuesday. I'm going to be streaming from Binders. I'll have my microphones and cameras and computer and stuff, and I will share my paintings as I hang them up. And I have a ton of art that I'm bringing. And so let me go get this other piece. I'm gonna walk away. Let's see how far the microphone works. I'm walking into my basement. And oh, there it is right there. Walking around, looking at stuff. Yeah, I see it. Big old canvas here. This is, I think, 5 feet. 5 feet by 5 feet. Can't tell. Can't remember. Painted this years ago. I did a solo show in 2016. I think it was 2016. So 8 years ago. I don't see the. You guys can't see me. Come on. And so a few years ago, this was my background when I was streaming. When I was streaming, this would be in my, behind me. And it's I mean, I'm 5'9", 5'8", so this is 5 feet, and I think it's square. Should be not square. Let me see. Doesn't fit in here like that. Excuse me. So there it is. This is crazy. It's very big. I need to finish it. There's more to it here that needs to go on here. And it's a picture of me. It's a drawing of me. The only thing is that the frame is damaged. You see right here, it's broken. So I'm gonna have to repair it. But it needs a brace in one corner and it needs to be repaired. So I hope that's not too hard to deal with. I have to fix it. Yeah, these are some of the pieces that I have planned for next month. Let's see if I can move some of this around. It was 2016, I think, when I did the show. It was at Apache Cafe in Atlanta, and they had maybe 20 some pieces, something like that. A couple of C stands would do. Okay, yeah, it looks like love the studio. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Axay. Appreciate you. Is that a bird? There is a bird here. Yes, there is a bird. Let me go this way. There is a bird on the bottom left. And then another one on the top left. And then myself in the middle. And there's going to be some more parts on the right-hand side. I have another painting that is just like it, but it's smaller. So I need to figure out how to I need to finish painting it, but I need to figure out how to fix that corner. Maybe they'll help me at the art store. They do have a lot of art stuff. Yeah. Okay, so that's so far what we got going on. I need to, let me see if I can change this and not just go like this. Can I go like this? I could go. Then you guys can see the skateboard. I have a couple of sketches that I did. What's up, Simane? How you doing? Zymane? I have a couple sketches of what I plan to do. It's gonna be tough to see. In any case, here's some skateboard ideas, and this is my list of to-do list right here. And I'm going to work on a PDF, downloadable coloring book. I have a coloring book that I have already planned out. I'm gonna work on it digitally and stream it. And by the end of the month, I'm gonna upload it to Amazon. Have it in July. What's up, DTH on YouTube, and Willie Styles joining us on Facebook. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Oh, all right. I need some coffee now. Come on. Now this cup, I bought this cup at Michael's, and look, the paint is coming off, right? But look, I drew with that creative markers by Sharpie, and that still looks clean. That looks nice and clean. This looks busted. So the paint is chipping away every time I put it in the dishwasher. It gets worse and worse, but this still looks clean right there. I drew that on with the markers. All right. So what do I do? Oh, let me see. Maybe I can do. Let me try to see if I can get this camera to do some stuff. Hope there's no lead in that paint. I hope not, Peter. I don't think they do that anymore, do they? My spectrum one. Roll camera. Hope it doesn't change it. All right, so this is center stage now, and there's this view. Excuse me. All right, there it is. Okay, so I got this view here, and I want to add it here. Let me see if I can. And go to video capture, desk. Okay, you guys can't see anything. Desk view camera. Not multiple continue to use the TM because connect the current continue. Oh, I can't use more than two? Okay, then. You guys. Okay, window. From the window to the wall. Image. MacOS screen capture. There it is. That's view. Right now. Come on. You know what I'm trying to do. There it is. Oh yeah. It looks weird. Why does it look so weird? That's it right there. Okay, so now I just gotta flip it. Sorry, y'all. I'm experimenting. There. That, and then flip it. I need called transform and freeze. There we go. It just looks a little. Oh. Yeah, it has a weirdness about it. Don't like it. Does this and that. Maybe it's the animal. Well, it's right here, right? It's right there. You can It's not perfect. You can see it. I think the feet is also stretched. Yes, it is stretched. I'm trying to fix it. Like, how could I? Maybe I go back. Makes it bigger and smaller. You know what? It's okay. This is I have another camera. Right? I have a second camera. Turn on, turn off. All right, all right. I have two cameras. Get the second camera. Video capture at existing. Okay. There, I got that camera. So let's move it over here. And just so you can see the whole studio, on this side, I have my books. This is the side that I usually stream from. It has my books and a few decorations and things. Got a big couch over there and a big desk, a bunch of more art stuff, and an older computer here. This thing, I don't turn it on that often, but now and then I turn it on just fun. Doesn't do nothing anymore. And it's, you know, my world right here. You have to create habits for where you can do your art. There we go. That's gonna work better. Yeah, that's it. See, much better. All right, now we can paint. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. Okay. There are, yeah, I don't want to take a lot of time to figure out those settings keys, but you're right, there are settings. Okay, let's see. Guess I need to actually, and is it? Just focus on my techniques. And put here. Oh yeah, test view. That, turn it off. Okay, now. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Coffee. So that's it. There he goes. All right. So one thing about me that you may or may not know is that I was a tattoo artist for over 20 years. So having a steady hand is a requirement. You have to have a steady hand. You're not born with it. You have to practice it. You just constantly have to practice it. All right, so here's some markers. Let's move some of this out the way. Markers. This is a surface pen. I have a surface foams right out the way. Yep, got one of my cool black wing Palomino pencils. Yeah. The camera was grainy. This one is much better. Yeah, thank you, Keys. That's right. Did you ever go to college for art? I'm currently studio art major, says I mean. You know what? I never went to school for art. Did not. I don't like school. I don't recommend to go to school or not go to school. It's your choice. But for me, it just wasn't. Just didn't feel like it was necessary for me. Well, I don't say it was necessary. But yeah, it's to me, it felt like everything I needed to learn, I can learn it from other artists. I don't think I had the opportunity to go to art school. I never thought about it, and there was never a question or an option. So I didn't do that. Never chose to go or not go. But I wanted to learn. I still wanted to learn. And all the stuff I learned about art, I learned it from other art. All right, so here we go. And so to this day, I still listen to other artists. I still pay attention to other artists. I still learn from other artists. I still watch YouTube videos. I do everything to learn about art. Okay, so what I want to do here, so there's two things we're going to do here. Number one is get this, my throat right. Get a marker. These you have to shake, and not this. This was a regular marker. I swear, I think I have white ones. More white ones. There's another white one. And so what I'm going to do inside the black is to draw with the white, and outside of here, I'm going to draw with the black. And there's a couple of pieces that are a little messed up right there, and that's okay. I did a quick sketch here on paper just so that I can pay attention to what I was going to do. Like, what is the idea that I have? And so I just, this doesn't even look good here. It's just scribbles. And that's what sketchbooks are for the scribbles. All right. So yeah, it depends on what you want out of what you need to do. To get it will determine whether or not you need to go to school. And if you go to school, then take it all in. I have visited many schools. I visited lots of schools. And I just like hanging around artists. Oh, boom. Match that line, match this line too also. I like markers with chisel tip, because then depending on how you turn the marker tip, you'll get a different thickness. And the key to good line work is set your palm down, move those fingers. Unless you want a straight line, then you use your elbow and your shoulder. Straight line going. There you go. Some traditional, and move the canvas around. Like if you can't get the line work that you want one way, don't force your arm to do something weird. There you go. There it is. I started to paint. My brother-in-law taught me how to paint. Showed me how to push the paint around. And so I started to do that, and it's like, that works, that makes sense. And then but when it came down to the final details, you know, using little tiny brushes, it was just a pain. It was like, I don't trying to control the brush, not easy. So and then one time I was there at my tattoo shop. We were in a plaza where there was a nightclub. Still there, I think, the nightclub. And I walked down there because we can go in anytime we wanted to because we knew everybody there. So I'm walking in the nightclub. It's not even open to the public yet. There's a guy working on a wall mural. And he had this big, fat marker, paint markers. And he was sitting there painting on the wall. I was like, what? What? Are you telling me that paint comes in markers? I didn't know that. Bro. Next day, I was at the art store. And to this day, when I hear and see things that other artists are doing, I look it up. Like, where is that? How do I not know that? Key says the biggest benefit school offers is structure and that they teach a network which they don't teach but comes as a bonus. Correct. And that's true. And so if you're the kind of person who needs to immerse themselves and focus, then school is perfect for that. Yeah, that is true. I agree with that. And so then you have everything there in one place. You just have to pay a premium for it. In my case, I went looking for it all, and I found other artists who had some advice for me, and they had They told me where to find resources and so on. So you can go from place to place, friendship to friendship, and find your people, or you can go to one place, and that's a school, and get it all in one place. It says the biggest disadvantages to school is tuition. In some cases, other countries, and the feeling of accomplishment, which is often false. Yeah. It's and I've seen that a lot with that false sense of accomplishment, because a lot of artists that I meet are not even working as artists. They're not even doing art as a business, which is just crazy. It's like you have a degree and you're not even doing that thing job for that degree. So no, it's not cool. Keith says it would not. Not say. Oh, Keith, I hope you're having a good experience yourself. Anyway, make the most out of it. Do what you can. Accomplish something. But yeah, they're not going to teach you the business. They're going to teach you how to get that job or how to keep moving forward. They're there to take your money and say, oh, you're an artist now. I tell you you're an artist, and you don't have to give me any money. I'll tell you, you're an artist. You draw something, draw a line, put something on a piece of paper, and you're an artist. Yeah, art. But it's more complicated than that. But it's okay. Everybody learns differently, and everybody should have the opportunity to try it their way. Whatever it is. Yes. Yes. In my experience, going to school is a blessing. Even if it's not art, it will help your art. That's right, Jeffrey. I did UW-Madison, American Academy of Art, and Art Institute in Chicago. Dang, Peter. Should be streaming some of the stuff you know. Or writing articles. Do you have a website? Some insights of what you learned? Oh, I love markers. Pencils are my number one favorite. Markers are number 2. Ink pens, 3. I love every art tool that I have here. Love it. I didn't even show you what's inside of that cabinet. It's okay. I want you to come into my house. Clean up that edge right there. Boom. So that's much better. I thickened out some of the lines here so that they have a stronger line weight. And then, and so now I'm going to go and add to these edges. Postcard acrylic markers look satisfying. You know what? Yes, I have some. Where are my postcards? Where are my postcards? I have them. Huh. Ugh. Move that out the way. All right. Yeah, that's in here. You can't see the hair is in the way. Yeah, there's a whole cabinet here. The pencils. Marker. Postcards. Oh. Hey. Wait a minute. That's where is it? I haven't seen those. Oh, they must be in the drawers. Must be in the drawers over here. I'll move this out the way, and it's in my way now. Oh, where is it? Got more markers. Oh, here's more markers. I may need those. I'm not sure. Come on. I know I was missing markers, but I didn't think about my postcards. Oh, there they are. There you go. Oh, and I have some Montanas. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I got more stuff right here. Let me see if I can switch. So here are some Montanas. Oh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful markers. They are paint markers. And but these are the thin kind. They're thin. There we go. Yeah, they're still alive. They're still alive. So these are Montana. Then I have my Poshkas. There we go, right there, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If I need that white, I will use the white, but I have some Sharpie white right. We're good. We're good. And then I have these that I kind of take for art events and stuff. So a bunch of Sharpie markers in here. And the white marker. Good. So another white paint marker. Let me see. Got thinner. This is a brush Sharpie. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Like these regular thick markers. And then, okay, that's all Sharpie stuff. And then, let's throw a pile over here. Doesn't matter. More little Sharpies. Yeah, little thin Sharpies. Yeah, I like those. So let's pull a couple of these out because I need all the different black markers and white markers. What do I have in here? I found this Star Wars something. I don't know what it was in here. I think it was crayons or something like that. And I bought the box with crayons, and I gave the crayons to somebody, and I kept the box. And it's got a marker. So okay, I already got this out here. I already have one of those. And it's just different Sharpie markers in here. Yeah. So I have a stash everywhere. That's right, Peter Box. Marker madness. Marker madness. Marker madness. Gotta say that kind of crazy. Yes. Okay. All right. And these other ones are the ones that I was drawing with a second ago are Pentel America. Sakura. And they're called opaque pigment marker. That's what they look like. Have I tried acrylic markers, Pushkas? Yes, I got them. Showed them. Simon says he likes those. Key says I do teach, so those two things are based on that. Often have to talk to students and offer counsel on their career path. I do that at Columbia. Here in Chicago, says Peter. So Keys and Peter share their knowledge. That's good. I like that. Thank you. Often, many students realize they could easily learn a lot of the curriculum online, or conversely, feel totally unprepared for what they're about to be doing professionally. And Peter says, experience is the best teacher sometimes. Yes. And so what I like to talk about with artists is the business of art. Nobody prepares them for the business of art. Should they be charging? How much should they be charging? And how to price things. And little things like that add up, because those little things are what's going to make you or break you in that business of art, either as an artist or as a designer or something. All right, so now comes the scary part. I have to come out, draw something. Yeah, let's go. And the thing is that it wobbles. Wobble. There you go. Let the wobble down. It still wobbles. I'm glad I got these things out. There we go. Okay. There, some kind of way. All right, good. You know, I could put them on the easel. That's another thing, right? We can do. So one of the things to say is nobody was born employed. Okay. Yeah, all right. That's a good saying. One of the things that I like to say is you don't get paid what you're worth. You get paid what you negotiate. If you don't know how to negotiate, you're gonna be hurting. You're gonna be hurting. Okay, so here, let's go like this. Bam. Got it. Put a cloud under it, it won't boggle, says XA. Hey, yeah, right. That's true. That's true. I could do that. I think I got this settled now, so we're good. I have pillows. I don't have cloths. I mean, I could take off my sweater and put it under there, but I think I'm good now. Thank you for that suggestion. I'm a soon-to-be graphic design freelancer, and there are no art courses based on contracts, pricing, or business collaboration would help a lot. Yes, I mean, in the U.S., we have two organizations, freelancers, graphic arts, and they have a book. Looking at my bookshelf over there, trying to see if I can see it. It's a big fat book and tells you how much. Tells you about contracts, and it tells you pricing. And when you get the current version of the book, then it has current pricing for what people are charging for certain things, and the different levels of the kind of person that you are. Where is that book? All my books are right here, but then I have some scattered. And so there's a couple of organizations for that. I want to say, not Freelancers Forum, but freelancers. Freelance pricing guidelines. Called it's called organization guidelines. Organization. Come on. Can't remember the names right now. Book. They have a book. There's a bunch of stuff. The Freelancer's Bible, the Art of Freelancing, pricing strategies, what to charge. The Graphic Artist Guild Handbook, pricing and ethical. Yeah, that's it. Grab your pricing and ethical guidelines. So here in the U.S., we have this book and organization. You can join the organization and get a ton of resources. I don't know how far it reaches. 448 pages. It contains model contracts and licensing agreements, NDAs, and invoice templates to adapt to your specific needs. Current pricing, freelance rates, and salary, and comparisons by discipline. Yes, it has a ton of stuff here. Okay, that's one. Can't remember the other organization. I want to say it's not Freelance Forum. It's Freelance organization. I want to kind of. Yeah, very useful. Freelancers Union. That's it. The official home of the independent workforce. You can join for free. Oh, I didn't know that. You can join for free. In any case, here's another. So these two organizations, you're welcome, Peter, and yeah, Keith. I'm glad you know about it. These are the two main organizations. There's a couple other ones, but these are the two main organizations for freelancers and for artists who are in the business of art, right? Mostly graphic design, illustration. There's Americans for the Art. America for the Art. The nonprofit organization, and this has resources for artists in general. Don't have to be a freelancer. Doesn't have to be a graphic designer. It doesn't have to be anything. It has to just be an artist. And so here they have an annual convention in June next month at Cincinnati. There you go. Boom. So this is the next organization you should know about. And this is for more of the general arts. And so they offer grants and funding for smaller arts organizations that then in turn fund the artists locally. And so Americans for the Arts, they make sure they advocate for artists in the budgets in the across the country and the really federal budget to make sure that there's money being set aside to empower artists across the United States. So yeah, you're welcome. I was not expecting that at all. You're welcome. Thank you. And so these are all great organizations to be aware of. Great organizations. Graphic. Yeah, I love talking about the business of art. I like talking about art too, techniques and things. Oh, but talk to me about the business. Tell me what are you doing with your art? Are you producing your own passionate projects, or are you working on a project for someone else? Are you getting paid what you negotiate? You don't get paid what you're worth. You get paid what you negotiate. And is your portfolio representing the type of projects you want to work in? Portfolio can't just be a bunch of pretty pictures. It has to have actual content that makes people understand what you're good at. So I did that right there. So now let's do another thing. That one kind of came out kind of thick. So let's do a thin one. Do one line. And the second line. Okay. Do another line here. Line there. Then what I was gonna do, I had some design ideas. Fine. Okay. So let's just do circle. Okay, and then we'll do. Got it. And do a line right there. There it is. That's what I want is something like a tribal design. That's what I want. And so it's coming. Let's see. This is much better than just this right here. Right? Just that. That's very plain. All right. So now we're gonna work on this side. And the way I work on my skateboards is I grab a white. The way I draw these on these other skateboards. Yeah. Like I have a blank, and I usually just hold it in my lap and I draw like this. But today I want you to see what I'm drawing, so I have it on the table. But so I like to use a white marker to kind of outline rough outline what I want on the skateboard. Sometimes I use a color, a pink or something, a yellow. I guess I could do silver. That's another good color. And then I finish it off dark color. Work on it, yes. And so I already have my sketch. It's a very rough sketch, but it's right here. And okay. Kind of hard. Oh, this is the wrong camera. I'm showing it in the wrong camera. Yeah, that's all right. It's not good. Use this orange sketchbook. One piece of advice: try to find employment opportunities that are discussed at your school, perhaps as professors or companies that are in that area. Yeah, freelancing is very tough, especially these days. Yeah, it's very tough. Yeah, you try to find a gig at an agency or in the pipeline at a company. You need to have a strong portfolio. Either way, no matter what, and your skills need to be right. You need to have that practice. You need to have put in that time for that for whatever it is that you're out to get. I did an interview. I didn't get the job. But I think because then I would not be happy there. Do vector art at a company who made a company who made car seats and kids and children things. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. And so but they had me do a practice illustration. I did it. I knocked it out. Everything worked well, but they never called me. Never responded back. And that's cool. And I was all right with it. You know, it's like, yeah, it's not a 9 to 5 kind of guy. But then years later, the same guy. Don't forget to say, RB. Control S. Yeah, this is how you say it. Dry it. Years later, they call the guy I interviewed with. He emails me, tells me that they're working on a project. Thought about me. Wanted me to call them, check in with them. So I emailed those people that he wanted me to email. Didn't respond. So that morning, I sent them an email that night. Next day, they didn't respond by the morning, at midday. So I called them. I said, "Hey, I heard you guys need an illustrator. That's me." And they're like, "Yes, we need you, Dan." Like, perfect. And so then I worked on for a project. I worked on a project with them. So even though I didn't get the job that I went in for beginning, 8 years later, I still worked on a project. It wasn't for the. It was for the same big corporation, but not for the car seat department company. And it's about your presentation, your portfolio, what you're good at, and what I'm good at is illustrator, character art. Good at character art. So, make sure your portfolio reflects those things. Whatever it is that you say you want to do. All right. Maybe do a stint apprenticeship with a printer. Yes. Try and find creative events and organizations. Reach out to intern positions. Correct. Do it all that while you're still in school. All the while you're still in school. Don't wait till after you're done. You got to do it in school. And a lot of that information is online. There's an organization here in Atlanta called ASIFA. And if you're into animation and you want to be an animator, then that's the organization you want to get to know. If you're into making art for games, then there's an organization for that already. There's a ton of resources and folks here in Atlanta that can help you. Got to get out there. Boom. Oh boy, I was gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Gonna get it. Woo, 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 woo. All right. Let's do one more line. They're not perfect, but they work. It works. So this one I'm gonna have to thicker line. I'm out all kind of crooked. No, got it. Okay. Save, says RB. Blow on it. That line is consistently thick. Undo a few steps now. Try again. Change the stroke width. Pick up the anchor points and move it around. I mean, that's it. There's one unwritten rule: the longer it takes you to come up with a design for a client, the less you charge them. Oh, RB. Oh, I never thought about that. What? The longer it takes you to come up with a design? No, I don't know. I guess that sounds simple, but I think it's a little bit more complicated than that. I can come up with 1,000 designs. None of them is necessarily useful, depending on the project. Depends on the project and what they want. But understanding how long it takes you to do something is also more. Yeah, now that RB wrote it, it was unwritten. It was unwritten, now it's written. You don't wrote it down. Uh-oh. It's going in the art books now. What's up, Elisandra in the house? Everyone passing by to say hi. This looks awesome. Thank you, Elisandra. I appreciate you. Thank you. Just messing about, working on a series of art pieces for an art exhibit that I'm presenting next month, called Azteca Moderno, and it's in Atlanta, Georgia, at Binder's Art Store. So yeah, this line is jacked up. It's kind of hard to get a line when you don't have that much room to like support yourself. So we're gonna have to do it this way. What do I do? Just make a one line. That was better. That was better. Now let me see my book. What did I do? I did a couple designs. Did that and that. So I did this. Let's go. Oh yeah, I know. I have a bunch of little design things here. Yeah, I want to be like Elisandra. Get down on the traditional. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta check out Elisandra's streams. Yes, the sooner you come up with a design that is satisfying, your skills are at a higher level, than you are apt to change your work. Yeah. So the sooner you come up with a design that's usable, that's gonna be approved. Yes, correct. That is true. And I like to charge. I like to get the deposit and start drawing while they're telling me the idea. That's how I work. When I do it that way, then I come up with the design right then and there, and we're there. We're already halfway there. Oh. Don't tell me the idea, and then tell me that you're gonna pay me eventually to then work on the idea. When because then I'll forget. I forget what ideas I have to come to me. Zay has a question. All right, I've been through that process, as RB. Some take more than a year. Yeah. Yeah. I say, how time you spend on project affect pricing? How much time? How does time you spend on a project affect the pricing? Ha! Ha! I'll let RB tell you, but once he's done telling you, I'm gonna tell you my answer. Okay, so I messed up right here. I rubbed the ink. All right, so let's go like this. Let's go like. All right, so we're done with that. Now we gotta do the bottom part. It says a bit of elaboration on that rule is everything one can do has a sweet spot, a ratio between how long it took to make, what it costs to produce, and how much that will earn. Ah, nice. The more research you need to do on a project, the more you charge. Specific projects require real research. All right, that's good. That's good. That's a good answer. All right, all right, all right. All right, here comes my answer. I think I'm going to do the same design. I need to keep it consistent. All right, so the pricing, of course, it depends on your level that you're in. But as a freelancer, you should always charge more than minimum wage. If it takes you 2 weeks on this project, then you charge a minimum wage for those 2 weeks. The better you get at it, like RB says, then the more you can charge, and the less time it will take you. And so then 2 weeks of work become 1 week of work and 2 weeks of pay, or a month worth of pay, because now you charge more. Whatever money you need to pay to your bills, however much money you need to pay your bills, that's how much you need to start charging. It's a lot longer description and breakdown, but that's it. You never want to charge less than it takes you to live. And so let's pretend for a second that minimum wage is $10 an hour. You're working 40 hours a week for this particular project. That's $400, right? 440 times 10 is 400. Oh, you know what? I messed up. It's supposed to be the... That's what I'm talking. So, in that case, what you want to do, you don't want to charge $20 for a project that takes you a week. Because that's not going to help pay your bills. And that means also not working for people who can't pay you. Doesn't more research mean more delay in completing? Well, you got to get good at your research, XA. For folks paying tuition, oh man, that could literally be another 5 years after school. I agree with Dan about charging, but also depends on your skill. And it depends on the topic and how good you are. XA, also, it helps if you know if you're already aware of that industry and you have information on the industry, art style, and process, so that the research is really stuff about things that you know, about things that you already know. That's why we niche down. If you're into, mess that up right there, and that's okay. If you're into working graphic design projects, you know what I'll do? I'll fix this. If you're working in graphic design projects that require a particular set of knowledge, let's say real estate. Say you do real estate websites or graphic design. Well, you already, once you work on a couple of real estate projects, you kind of very familiar with the research for real estate projects. Yeah, that was all right. You know, you're already familiar now. Now that's it, you know. And so the research time required for the next project becomes less and less. And so now you're an expert on graphic design for real estate. You know what works, you know what doesn't work, you know what the calls to action should look like, sound like, and feel like. There you go. Yes, yes. I might do that right. That can take 2 weeks. If your craft is good and you get it done in 8 or 9 days, you can charge a full 2 weeks. Correct. I'm a student, so I have no idea about industry. I think I'll get with time. You're going to get it with time, and that's why somebody mentioned internships. You got to do internships. And that's how you learn. And as a matter of fact, I've had interns who work for me, and I taught them about how I do my projects, how I negotiate my projects, and what kind of projects I work on. And when I have interns, usually because I'm working on a big mural, and I need a lot of hands. So, you know, pay attention to the type of projects you want to work in. Pay attention to the industries that you want to work in. Pay attention that your portfolio supports those things. And if you don't know what kind of industry you want to get in, then work on your portfolio and include as many different industries as possible so that then you can test the waters while you're still working on a portfolio. I think this side is better because I understand what I'm doing here, what I'm going to do. If you like drawing landscapes, then or boats. If you like drawing boats, that's a better example. Then you work within the boat industry, the marine industry. If you don't like drawing boats, then don't put boats in your portfolio. Why are you putting boats in your portfolio? You don't like drawing dogs, I don't like drawing animals. There's no animals in my portfolio. I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh, that last line got messed up, but it's not worried about. I'm on. There we go. But all those things you will learn with time. You will make lots of mistakes, and that's okay. But you need to have mentors. You need to have internships. And the mentors are going to help you work out the kinks of your career and guide you to the next step so that you can do better and be better. And the internships are going to give you real life world experience so that you can learn what you like, what you don't like, and what's better and what's not so good. School's just one part of it. Matter of fact, art is just 10% of the business. Art and design is 10%. The other 90% is going to be your motivation, dedication, discipline, and negotiation. All right. Great stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Axay. I'll spend time on my skills. The main says some great stuff, learning from all of you. And Keith says, if you manage to do it in 4 days instead of 2 weeks, kind of frowned upon to charge for 2 weeks. Keith, forget that. Who cares? Don't tell nobody it took you 4 days. What you do is you tell your client, okay, this is a 2-week job. I'll have an update in a week, and I have the final piece in a month or whatever your timeline is. And then you communicate with your client during that timeline. If you're working at a job and you're an employee and the job takes you 4 days, well, then the job is done. It took you 4 days because you're an employee. And yeah, you don't do that if you're at a job. But if you're a freelancer, you don't tell the client that's a 2-hour job. You don't tell them that. You tell them I'll have an update in a week and then the final piece in 2 weeks. And you charge what you're supposed to charge. And no time do you tell your client, hey, my lifestyle requires that I charge you $100 a week because that's how much my bills are. That's not how that works. You determine what your bills are, what the price you pay, and then you charge accordingly. Never charge less. As a matter of fact, here's an example. This skateboard, I don't know where I got it. I forgot now. Oh, look, it has some print down here. And I got it. Maybe let's say I spent $20 on it. Another $10 on paints and markers. And maybe 5 hours of my time. I cannot sell this skateboard for $10 and be okay with it. That makes no economical sense. I need to charge for the materials and my time. If it's 5 hours, let's say it's $20 an hour, that's $100. So it's a $150 skateboard. But guess what? I'm gonna put it up for sale for $500. That's right, because that's my profit. I want to get paid for my work. And it's not just the manual labor, it's the thinking process, the creative process, the practice process, all of that added up together. So if it takes you a week to work on something, you know, and your rate is, my minimum rate is $1,000, then I'm gonna charge $1,000. It takes me 2 days and my minimum rate is $1,000, I'm gonna charge $1,000. If it takes me 6 hours to do this job, my minimum rate is $1,000, I'm gonna charge $1,000. Have to understand your minimum rate. Anytime somebody takes your attention, somebody takes your energy, somebody takes your focus away from things that you could be doing and work on something, then there's a minimum charge for that. Plus, you got student loans and you went to school and your family is hoping that you make it big as an artist. You gotta take pride and respect all of that. Yeah, there it is. And now Keith says, here's the internet available, kind of mentor. Then here is the internet available kind of mentor. I like that. Zymain says, you are a mentor. Thank you, Zymain. The dark side of design with Dan. Oh, I like that. That's hot. There's a lot of D's there for Dan. Dark side of design. Dark side of design. So yeah, that's a little bit of that. All right, so I'm not too happy about what's been happening here, but that's okay because I have another idea. And so in the meantime, I am going to go with I have these. I need to do another set of those. And I'm just sitting here. And nobody knows that you're happy or unhappy. Nobody knows that. You know? And I'm gonna do one more. That. And I think this is the piece that I'm gonna put into the show on at this tattoo shop. There's a show this weekend. Yeah, I gotta turn in a piece tomorrow. And it's at Tri-Cities Tattoos in East Point. And I have to bring a painting. And then this is it. I'm gonna bring this painting in. I'm gonna do that. I hadn't thought about which painting I was gonna bring in. But I don't have a lot of time right now. I think today I'm spending it painting anyways. So I was gonna have something, but I hadn't thought about what, where, when, how, why, any of that. Okay, let's get the round part. And there is a link in the description of the video. If you can join the Discord and send me questions anytime. You don't have to wait till I'm live to ask a question, especially when it comes to the business of art. I share a lot of links and resources to anyone who asks. And if you don't ask, I'll still post it on the Discord. So join us. Come on in. Come on in. All right. So we're done with the black. Let's get the white. And I don't know why my camera it looks like that. I guess it doesn't like all this craziness. And you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna turn off the. Oh, Aria, welcome to Discord. I'm gonna turn off the sharing in Discord because that's cutting off, making some of this glitch out. Yeah, like previously mentioned, constant adjustment of time, expenses, and profit. Correct. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's see if I need we got a good marker here. Huh? Don't mash it. Oh, here we go. Put some paint. Come on. So what do I have? I had to have this one. And I have this one. This one sounds empty. Like Macarena. Hey, Macarena. All right, I think this is enough. This one is. Oh yeah, this is mashed up. Ugh. Oh, but it draws. The tip is mashed. Flip it. Yeah, I can flip it upside down. There you go. There it is. Oh, this is a little hard. Come on. Stinky. Okay, let's get this one. Better now. This is a little bit better. Oh, some of these are old and sat around once I opened it. That's not going to look good. Neither one of those. In that case, I'm going to have to break out marker. I feel like I have other white markers. Purpose. I can't remember where they are. Yeah, some of those markers are for paper. All right, brand new marker. Coming right up. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Cafe? How you doing? Now you make some music, Dan. That's right. Hey, Macarena. All right. I think most countries have professional courses in economics and accounting where to look if one is inclined on making a business down the line from freelancing. Correct. Correct. And that is exactly what you need to do is pay attention to anything that will teach you the basics and foundations of business. Ooh. That's right, business. I took business. I took some business fundamentals. Oh, there we go. Oh, so we got the podcasts. Podcasts are good. And there's no white in here. We do have black, but no white. Okay. I don't want to use up my Porsche board, but when oh yeah, and it's not going to draw good. But yes, it's business fundamentals are very important for any business, especially the business of art. Entrepreneurship. Look up entrepreneurship, and there are many organizations that share free resources, and it's called Startup. Called Startup. Here in the U.S., that's what it's called. There's many startup organizations. They provide resources and funding depending on your idea if it's scalable. So that's where you may not have an opportunity to scale your business, but you can still take advantage of the classes and workshops. Amazing on glass, yeah. And right now it did not do good on this paper. There it goes, right there. See, it's soaking right on in. So that's I don't want to try it here. It may not look right. But I do have those other markers. Oh man, this new creative markers. Oh, that looks good. That's fancy. Excuse me, fancy. These are really good markers. All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try this paint marker. All right, let's see if we can get this paint to come out. Come on. Come on. We're all waiting. We're on the internet waiting. How far are we waiting? Oh, we're an hour and a half. All right, so I'm gonna finish this piece and that's it. Cause I gotta make lunch. All right, so this is so it should be working now. Let's see. I probably need a different surface to try it on. Hey, Macarena. All right. Hey, Macarena. Let's see. Yep, there you go. So that's good. That's on the table right there. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna start right here. So you know what? Let's go like this. Let's just add like a whole nother. Knows how to cook? Yes, I know how to cook. My mother raised my brother and I. She said that she was teaching us how to cook so that she would not have to. Our lives, they both cook. So my wife does the laundry because she doesn't like me messing with the washer and dryer. But I cook the cooking. Yo, some some stuff. I don't know. I think this is okay idea. Okay, so this. I got a bunch of stuff here. Okay. I heard that one's still in the midst of learning how to cook. Yes, man. Yo, if you like to eat, you should know how to cook. At least learn to cook the things you like to eat. That's how I do. There you go. There it is. And more dots. Some dots. So we're going to have a black and white outline over red and orange and brown background. That. Put some dots inside of here. No. Got it. This dots right. And this week I probably need to finish my cans, my trash cans. I don't want to work on them tomorrow, but I may. Only thing I know how to cook is noodles. So if you like to eat noodles, then that works. If the key is to not starve, right? Don't starve waiting on someone else to cook for you. I went to a cookout once, and I showed up, and everybody was standing around, and and the grill was not on. In America, we when we have a cookout at somebody's house, usually they have a grill outside in their backyard and meats, and then they and so then you turn on the grill, you put you light up the grill with either charcoal or if you have gas grill, it's like a stove outside, and so then it gets hot, and now you have a grill on top, and so you put meats and stuff, and sometimes grills have a cover you put on, and so it gets really hot and it cooks the meat and whatever you got in there, hot dogs, burgers, etc. So I show up to this cookout. I was invited. A friend of mine, his whole family was there. You learn to do other things. You learn to do other things. If you can learn to do other things, says Elisandra. That's right. If you can cook noodles, you can cook other things too, like eggs. Boil some eggs. Send me a place, says I mean. And so I show up, and everybody stand around drinking, but no food. Where's the food? What's going on here? They're like, oh, we're waiting on our sister. She's the one who knows how to grill. Like, what are you talking about? Who knows how to grill? And there's all kinds of people in this place. A lot of family members, young and old. Like, what do you mean? Only your sister knows how to cook on the grill. They're like, yeah, she's the one who knows how to light it up and the meats and all this and that. Like, no, that can't be right. That can't be right. Well, guess what I did? I went ahead and they asked me if I knew how to grill, and I was like, well, I do know how. I've done it before, and so that's what I did at this family gathering that I was invited to. I knew half the family already because I had been friends with this guy for a while. I started the grill, got the fire going, the charcoal, lighted up, and then laid out some meat, and boom! Before you know it, everybody was eating. Like, yo, man, you cannot depend on you cannot starve depending on someone else to come in and cook. And like Elisandra says, if you can do one thing, you can do another thing. I'll go through my kitchen. If we're low on groceries, I'll find things that go together. But we're gonna make this and make that, and that goes together with that. Yeah. Boom. It's coming along. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. Look at that. That's all right. Yeah. How is this for a design challenge? Send reference pictures and see what everyone can cook based on it. I actually never got a chance to cook. My mom does all the cooking, and she's really good cook. XA, spend some time with your mom in the kitchen. Help her. That's how you're going to learn. I learned at home, and then one time I got a job as a cook. I was a cook several times, actually. Been a cook several times. And but this one time, I was a prep cook. And so my job was just to chop up all the vegetables, chop up the clean and chop up all the ingredients and have it ready for the main cook. The main cook was doing all the work, but we were supporting the cook. Boom. That's how we do art, right? You hang out with another artist and they tell you things. And after they tell you things, now you know how to do this thing. Now you know how to do this one thing. Yeah. So you hang out with your mom, grandma, anybody who still knows how to cook in your house. Then that's how you pick up stuff. Moved across the country. Brother came, and first thing he did, he got to my house. Some rice and beans. Oh, some tortillas. Bam! There we go. We're gonna eat good. That's right. We know how to cook. Yeah, I do that almost every time with my mom. Yep, I'll soon be in a home gourmet. That's right, Zamin. Hey, Shaikh. That's right. Sure, I'll try. You try it. Try it. Chop the vegetables. Do the dishes. I cook and clean at the same time. By the time I'm done cooking, all my pots are washed. The dishwasher is full. And we're moving right along. Yeah, blow on it. RB says save. Control S to save. I do it in one full swoop, but it don't work like that sometimes. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's go like this. Now that Macarena song is stuck in my head. So easy boiling vegetables for soup, straining them in water and mixing them into a sauce. Can't go wrong with it. And now you may have 2 meals. That's right. That's right. All you need is a hot pan, some butter, and some vegetables. Saute some vegetables. Some broccoli, cauliflower, and garlic. You have some onions, throw it in there. I don't mind, and I don't it, and my mind is fresh. Okay, all right. I made it fit right. As soon as I'm done with this white, I don't know. Let me see how much are we in. Okay, another 10 minutes and then we're done. Because I don't know how long it's going to take me to do all this white here. But I think, yes, that's all the time I have for the stream. Check me out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Tomorrow I'll be streaming from Binder's Art Store in Atlanta. I'll be there for half a day, meeting artists, drawing digitally because I don't want to carry all my stuff. Art store, but they sell a lot of art stuff there. So I'll be there at 10 a.m. I think they open at 10 or 9. I think they open. I don't know. I forgot. Can't remember. All right, I'll let that dry. Move on to this side. Triangles here. And so come on through. Free to hang out. You don't have to buy anything. Bought some new equipment. Stream with. Hopefully it works. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll learn tomorrow. Hopefully everything works out, and I'll sit there and draw and work on my children's book. I have a children's book that I'm working on with Adobe Fresco and Adobe Illustrator. I want to finish it all in Vector and Illustrator. So that's what I'll be working on tomorrow on my iPad. What are you guys working on? Some of you say you're in school, but what are you working on? So what is it? What are you drawing for yourself? Another recipe added. There you go. That's right. It is a very constrained work. Yeah, I like it. Thank you, Sheikha. Thank you. Yeah, just sit here, talk, and doodle at the same time. Very relaxing. And I had a dream about what I'm going to draw on these little cans. I figured it out. I need to spray paint them. I'm going to spray paint them, and then I'm going to paint on them. I already know what I'm going to draw and how I'm going to do it. Because it came to me in a dream. Listen to your dreams. All right, so like that, I'm going to do. There you go. I like that too. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's too little. Yes. Yes. All right. So we got those things. Let's do dots here. And sometimes, you can plan what to do. Sometimes it just comes to you. Just listen to your talent. Listen to your inspiration. Be inspired. In a dream, yes, Agbo City. That's right. Thank you. That's new. Really? Shaika says looks gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, just go with the flow. You never know. And so as you're drawing, ideas will come to you also. So sometimes just roll with it. Like right now, what I'm doing right now, it just came to me right as I'm sitting here drawing. But no, for real, I had this dream last night, this morning, and so I've been, and a lot of my dreams are centered around projects and work that I'm doing for art and streaming. And so this morning, I was thinking about how I was painting these and the designs that I was doing on these cans. And when I woke up, I was like, okay. And one of them is gonna be dark blue. The other one's gonna be kind of whitish. I'm gonna spray paint them. I already been thinking about the drawings that I'm gonna have on here, but I don't want to draw right on the can. I wanna prepare it. I want it to have a little bit of a base. I want it to have a base. That's the idea. And so, but I was dreaming. I was like in that middle state where you're kind of still dreaming, but waking up. You know, it's kind of early in the morning already, and so you're not fully awake. You're not fully asleep. But yeah, it came to me in a dream. It was all a dream, like Biggie Small said. This is good. I like this. I like this idea. And then sometimes you start to drawing, like what I started today's stream. And I had some notes here. When I was setting all this up last night, I was sitting here and I was like, you know, I did some scribbles. It doesn't even look like anything, but it was like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do with that, with that skateboard. And so I did the scribbles, and that was enough to get me to think about this in an abstract kind of way. And so as I'm sitting here talking to you all, the ideas come. And if it doesn't work out the way you thought it was going to be, it's okay. Roll with it, and you might end up with something that much more beautiful and inspiring. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's looking better and better. That's right. Hey, your tattoo. Yes, I have tattoos. Shake. I got tattoos on both arms, on my back, on my legs and arms, and everywhere. Let's see. Okay, so here, what I want to do, which is a great idea. Okay. I've been doing tattoos for over 20 years. 1995. How many years is that? It's going to be 30 years next year. I think I need to do a tattoo on myself to commemorate the 30-year anniversary. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so here I need to have the triangles. I keep switching around because some areas need to dry before I touch them again. Otherwise, it's going to get stuck on me. Right. There's something about hand-drawn artwork. It has these imperfections, squiggly lines, crooked lines, and it's organic. Does not have to be perfect, unless it's for client work. In client work, they want you to be right on the money with it. But your own personal work, you do what you want. Do what you want. Those are off center. When I'm a little bit sick. Yeah, this one I'm gonna take tomorrow with me. I'm gonna have this with me at the art store because I'm taking it to drop off at the art show for this weekend. There's 2 art shows this weekend. On Friday, I'm going to see a friend of mine. His name is Mr. Soul. He has an art show. I think it's at the Rabbit Gallery, Castleberry. So I'm gonna go Friday, and Saturday is art show at East Point at Tri-Cities Tattoo here in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're in the ATL, come on through, hang out. Come on through, and I'll give you some stickers. I have some stickers. Come on. So a lot of dotting. There you go. Woo! Oh my gosh. Coming along. It's coming along. I feel like I need to do something here, and I will do that. I think I will do that here and here because it's very wide and thick, but maybe it'll stay that way. Who knows? I live in ATL. I'm from Arizona. Okay. Zamain, come on through. Come on in. Morse code for the letter D. Oh yes. Yeah, I like that. XA says it's looking better. Yeah. Better and better. Well, if you're in Atlanta, come and see me at Binder's Art Store in Buckhead, or come on through to some of these art shows this weekend on Friday and Saturday. Castleberry on Friday, East Point on Saturday. And then in July, get ready for my art show. They're going to stream some more drawing sessions where I'm sitting in my studio here, working on some artwork. Working on some of the pieces that I'm going to have on. I think this is it. It's almost done right here. I'll finish it, then we're done streaming. Okay. Tag me in your work. I am Delta Tango Mike on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Vector Maestros on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and that's where I share a lot of digital art techniques, and I teach one-on-one Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator and art, digital art in general. Okay, so here, what I need to do, I guess this is better. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to do this. Let's see. I need the lines here. Okay, careful. Let's see. Okay, it's dry. Good. Go. That doesn't feel right. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see, but it's hard to do that. There you go. Whew. There you go, right there. And then a bunch of train tracks. Let's call it train tracks. For squares. Goes in here. I would like to know what Morse code for art is. That'd be, or Morse code for D. Let's see. Morse code. Write that down. I need to know what that is. Morse code D. Yes. Thank you for that idea. Sun, that's the word come to mind when I see yellow and orange. It also gives some inspiration for empty parts. Okay, good. I like that. Or fire. Fire. Yeah, because it has a reddish bottom and a yellowish brown top. Yeah. And I like having gradients in my artwork base. Everlasting base. Go. Add the tracks here. Finally, dots. There you go. We got some dots. Got dots. Now my signature. I mean, it could be done. You know, I could do something here, but I don't know about that. Squares here. I don't have squares anywhere else, but I am going to have them here. You guys hear me still? Yeah, okay. Microphone's still working. It's a good battery. And I've been live for 2 hours. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. I feel like there's missing here. Maybe just a line. Let's see, yeah, because we got circles. And Adobe Live is about to go on. Oh, it's on now. It's already on. All right. So this piece is called the letter Delta for the letter D. That is one of my Instagrams, but I don't post often because only when I come up with some cool looking D's. And this is it. This is another one. This is the one. There it is. The letter D. All done. Boom. Nice. You guys let me know what you think about it. I'm going to sign it and be done for today. I think I'm going to sign it right here in this corner. And we're done. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I appreciate y'all being here at my La Basement studio. With a whole bunch of stuff I need to work on, and I'll get to it. Thank you so much. I am DTM Delta Tango Mike. Thank you, Zamin. Thank you, Axe. Keys and Shaik, Agbo City. Let's see. Listen to your dreams. Draw, create. Cafe Mesa RB. Thank you all for being here. Let me see if I see Peter Bex. That's right. Peter Bex in the house. Elisandra stopped by. Said hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate ya. And those of you who join me on YouTube and Facebook, thank you for hanging out. I am DTM Delta Tango Mike, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Until next time, peace out. Yeah.